Well, good morning, my dear friends. This has been a very, very good night. I actually enjoy this place so much that I don't want to leave. It is already something like 11:30. Sun is very high already, although it's cloudy today. The first day with clouds in Oman, in my experience. And the wind, no rain. Wind has picked up as well. During night it was very calm, but now it's quite windy. But yeah, this is some good spot. I have already done some good bit of work and other things on my tablet, and I think I'll stay here until I have time to go to my hotel to change my Hobo night to my luxury night, which will be the next one. But I'll show you where I am. Look, that's my hammock. And look what's there. I can't show you even. I'm quite high up in the tree. You see the neighboring tree? It has also branches like that, and I have hammock like between those kinds of branches. It's on that end there, and that end is there. Can I show you? I can't see myself what I'm showing you. And it's a nice and beautiful place. It's a bit noisy because of the streets. I'm right in the middle of circle of that on-ramp, but it's nice. It's really nice. You see the irrigation lines there everywhere, like literally everywhere. Irrigation. Without that nothing would be growing here. Maybe here you can see now the trunk of the tree up which I climbed. And there's my sausage bag down there. I dropped it some hour or 2 hours ago. I was using it here in my hammock as a pillow all night. But in the morning when I started to move more, well, it wasn't even in the very morning, but some hour or 2 hours ago, I dropped it. But I won't be climbing down. There are no people walking around, so should be all good. And whenever I will be leaving, I'll pick it up. And yeah, there's my other stuff hanging in the branch near me in easy reach. There's my Crocs. The only trouble besides noise which was here were the mosquitoes. You see the blood stains from mosquitoes where I accidentally pressed against and killed mosquitoes in the dark. I didn't see it even. There were tons of mosquitoes. And because of that highway noise, you don't really hear them in the dark during night. And I didn't know there were mosquitoes, so I didn't hear them. But I just feel that everywhere it's itching. And then when I turned the light on, I didn't want to turn my light on. I climb up here without any light. There's highway, by the way. There's that circle on-ramp, and the big highway is on that side. Can I show you it? Can you see it? Kind of. So when I didn't want to turn my light on because then I become very visible and somebody could spot me from some car and report maybe to some police, and I just wanted a peaceful night instead of explaining somebody why am I sleeping in a tree. But without light, there is very little chance that somebody will ever notice me. The first thing is nobody really goes inside of this circle between the on-ramps. No need for anybody to come. Although I see some trails, so obviously somebody has been coming here. But there's no big traffic for sure. That's one reason. Another reason is I'm quite hidden in these leaves. Is it acacia? Some kind of legume tree, similar to acacia or robinia or something. In any case, this tree is hiding me. You see, there are some amount of leaves in all directions from me, so I'm not so well visible, and my hammock from the bottom is green as well, so I blend in quite nicely, and especially when it's dark. And people don't usually look up when they walk around. So I can easily imagine that somebody might walk here on that trail. He might see that sausage bag and notice it. But I think he might not notice me even, because people usually don't look up when they walk around. So they wouldn't see me here. So I think it's a very, very good location in terms of being unnoticed. I probably reckon I even, if needs be, I even could leave my camp like this, sausage bag in my hammock, and go away for the day to explore, and then come back in the evening to climb back up here. And although it would be difficult to climb without hammock, because I used it as a rope, I threw it above the branch because the branch was too high for me to reach it, the lower branch. Anyway, the idea was that I probably would be able to even leave this place as a camp up here and nobody would discover it during day. And I could live for more than one day, more than one night here. But yeah, what I was starting to tell was that when I turned my light on to see why everything is itching, I saw thousands, I'm exaggerating, many mosquitoes everywhere. And then I realized, okay, it's like my childhood fishing in Latvia's rivers. So what I did, I took out from my sausage bag all the clothing which I thought will be good against mosquitoes. So I had these very thick, extremely thick socks. I put them on, and I put my pants in the socks, so there is no place. And these pants are quite good. These mosquitoes didn't get through. And when it's in, so nothing was biting me there. Galabea is quite good as well. It's quite dense material, so unless it is really stretched against skin, like when it's stretched properly like that, they can't bite through. It's when it's stretched over my elbow, for example, they were biting through. But then I took my Galabea off and I put a jumper under the Galabea, which was actually good because it was almost cold during night. It was good, but yeah, when you are asleep in even 21 degrees without blanket feels cold. Although walking here I was sweating like crazy, but sleeping it got cold. But with jumper it was good. So, and when there was jumper under the Galabea, mosquitoes didn't get through. And then I have a balaclava on my head, whose neck I tucked under my Galabea as well. And even then I covered my face with a spare t-shirt. Otherwise there was no rescue from those mosquitoes. It was crazy. But that t-shirt worked. I was able to breathe through it, and 2 layers of the t-shirt fabric was good. I have one t-shirt which is a little bit thicker, almost like a jumper. And yep, that worked fine. And on my hands, I'll show you. See, on my hands, I put it back on. I had it off already. I have these gloves. Leaving in, when was it, November, from Ireland. It was quite cold already, and I don't have a lot of warm clothing. So these things and the balaclava and another hat and thick socks, they don't take much space in my luggage, but they do add a lot of comfort if it's cold. That's why I carry with me. But now they were really a rescue, because it was, again, these gloves are thick, so the mosquitoes didn't get through, and I tucked my Galabea sleeve inside of them like this. So they didn't get to me at all. And after I was dressing like this, I slept like no problem whatsoever. It was amazing. I even regained what I didn't get during the last night, when I didn't get enough sleep because I had to wake up very early. So yeah, friends, I am very satisfied with this setup. Hobo in Oman. That's crazy. I never thought I'll be doing such things. But what else can you do when the cheapest option in of your hotel is 52, or what was it, euros? I forgot already. And you have already run a little bit low in your savings, so you don't want to run even lower. Okay, my friends, I'll spend a little bit more enjoyable time here in my hammock, do a few more things in my tablet, drink the rest of my water, and after 1.5 hours or so, I think it will be a good time to leave, because around noon I could leave. And there will be something like 1 hour walk to my hotel, and 1 p.m. I'm allowed to check in already. So it should be good in that regard as well. I'll do more explorations on some other days, I think. This is a nice place to hang out. I don't want to leave even. I don't know. What do you think, friends? Would you be happy to be in such place as well? It feels very safe because I'm quite high up. No people coming, even if there would be some hyenas or whatever animals. I would feel very safe up here. And it's comfortable in my hammock. It's free. It's fresh air. Nature. There wasn't much of nature in Oman for me, so this is quite enjoyable. What do you think, friends? Would you do such things or no? Or you consider me to be a complete lunatic? What do you call it? To do such crazy, stupid things. Yeah, you see the cars passing there. Yep. I don't know about you, but I did enjoy this night. Quite nice. I will enjoy my next luxury night probably even more. It's still more comfortable when you have a shower and everything. But it was as good as it could be in my situation. Actually, I thought I might show you before I take off my rig. I might show you how I made it. You see, on that branch there, I tied one end of my hammock, and here I tied it there and led it through here. Wasn't necessary, but in the dark I wasn't exactly sure how strong is that branch, I checked, it's alive, it's not a dead branch, so it should be okay. I could have been tying it there, and then it would be going straight line, well, almost straight line. But maybe even worse, because it might be rubbing here, so at least it's not rubbing, so good enough. And this branch I didn't want to use, for obvious reasons. I checked also how easily this tree breaks, and it is quite easily breakable. You see, I broke that branch where it was in my way for hammock, and also I checked how easily it breaks this species of tree, and it is quite brittle, so I had to be quite careful, and that's where I'm standing myself now, and that's where my sausage bag dropped. So I have to be quite careful not to tie to smaller branches because it's quite brittle. But these were big enough, good enough. So yeah, friends, here we are, and that's the highway on ramp there, and the big highway is, yeah, you won't be able to see it probably, maybe a little bit, where the big noise is coming from, but my microphone is actually cancelling that noise very efficiently, so I checked my video, the last clip which I made, you can't hear almost any of that noise, so good for you. And there's some beauty stuff as well, some flowers. Yep, let's take off the camp and let's start moving for today. So this is how my tree looks from the ground. I don't know if you could see, probably not really. Up there and up inside there was my hammock, and I threw already down, before I climbed myself, everything that can't break. I'll have to pack it, but now I can show you how it looks in the daylight. You see, there's that circle on-ramp going all around us. That's the big highway, and behind that thing is that monumental airport sign which I showed you yesterday, and this is how they have made it, quite beautiful, just inside that circle on-ramp. What a good place for being a hobo in. Crazy. Okay, friends, let's close this chapter of the book, the Hobo chapter, and let's enter the new chapter, the luxury chapter. The last night was my hobo night for €0, and next night will be my luxury night in a nice hotel. Well, we'll see how nice it will be, but I kind of suspect it will be nice, probably. Bye bye, nice campsite. Thank you for being so welcoming during this night. It was really nice.